All right, it is that time again where we are doing our monthly Patreon shout out video. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with this, what it is I have a Patreon page, patreon.com/MrClicksFlix, and every month I do a shout out video where I make sure to thank each and every individual patron for their contribution to the channel. And then at the end, I select a couple of patrons to send an extra item to, just as an extra thank you, in addition to all the other cool stuff that you get for being a Mr. Clicksflix Patreon patron. So this month, the two shout-out items are a The Red Death Hero Clicks Chase. Don't worry, he comes with his card. And the other thing I thought would be cool to do this month is a neoprene map. This one is the Flashpoint Outdoor Map. So really cool there. I'm excited to be able to give this one away. This one is in really good shape, so anybody who gets it should be pretty happy with it. So thank you to everybody. And like I said, if you're interested, it really does help the channel. Please visit patreon.com/MrClicksFlix. Every dollar helps the channel. It is a recurring payment that comes up, but if you don't want a recurring payment, and let's say you just want to donate $5 for 1 month, what you do is you just sign up for the account, pledge your $5, and then basically the next day come back on and discontinue being a patron supporter, and then it won't charge you again for the next month. There was a bit of an issue with that the past month, and I felt a little bit bad about it. But anyway, so we are still doing really good on Patreon. We are like a little over $200, which is really good. Super excited about that. Next month's items, I think we're going to go ahead and make a push. There's definitely one of the items is going to be an entire commons set of X-Men Regenesis, and then probably either a map or something else, a neoprene map. And then I think as a stretch goal, the first stretch goal will probably be a cannonball chase from X-Men Regenesis, and then more stretch goal stuff after that. But anyway, thank you to everybody. Let's go ahead and get to the thank you portion of this video. Alright guys, so here's the list. It's getting pretty lengthy, which is a good problem. So just bear with me. We'll do our best, and if I mispronounce your name, I apologize. It's just I'm bad with names. So thank you, Aaron Steinbergen. Thank you, Alan Ware. Thank you, Andrew Fallon. Thank you, Andrew New. Thank you, Andy Beard. Thank you, Anthony Bruno. Thank you, RDM. Thank you, Ben Lines. Thank you, Cameron Lane. Thank you, Charlie Thomas. Thank you, Chris Caprone. Thank you, Christian Boggin. Thank you, Chris Salazar. We'll go ahead and scroll up so that you guys can see who's coming up next. Thank you, Clarence Garland. Thank you, Clifton Phelps. Thank you, Connor Steinbergen. Thank you, Daniel Cho. Thank you, David Sisak. Thank you, Dean Rogers. Thank you, D. Williams. Thank you, Derek Trimmer. Thank you, Drew Warren. Thank you, Elijah Musket. Thank you, Eric Kirkman. Thank you, Eric Smith. Thank you, Eric T. And thank you for letting me say just Eric T. And thank you, Harley Clicks. Go ahead and scroll down again. And what is that doing up there? Hold on a second. There we go. That's better. Thank you, Jake Gibbs. Thank you, James Douglas. Thank you, Jared Phelps. Thank you, Jay Major. Thank you, Jeff Majeski. Thank you, Joe Safai. Thank you, John Hopper. Thank you, Jonathan Dummigan. Thank you, Joseph Tweedle. Thank you, Josh Dean. There we we go. Thank you, Joshua Ganther. Thank you, Julius Cooper. And you'll note he has a 1 by his name at national championship and world championship level. You get all extra monthly shout-out items, spots for the drawing. So that's just to denote their first one. They also get like extra tokens and stuff like that at the end of the month. It's really cool. Should look at it. But anyway, thank you, Justin Barnes. Thank you, Calder Ness. Thank you, Kim Morrison. Thank you, Chris Fox. Thank you, Kyle Carruthers. Thank you, Kyle Mitten. And again, the same thing as with Julius Cooper. Thank you, Lou Headley. Thank you, Mark G. Thank you, Mike Houghton. Thank you, Kyle Mitten. And that's his second one. Thank you, Peyton Goldston. Thank you, Peter Wicks. Thank you, Julius Cooper again. Thank you, R.A. Zog. Thank you, Randy Harden. Thank you, Richard L. Johnson. Thank you, Rylan Close. Thank you, Sean Cody. Thank you, Sean Smith. Thank you, Semper Clicks. Thank you, Kyle Mitten again. Thank you, Tony Canavino. Thank you, Travis Myers. Thank you, Tyler Smith. I'm sorry. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler James. Thank you, Tyler Laffman. And thank you, Julius Cooper again. So each person that's on here, you have a number assigned to you. But this month, normally I go to random.org to do this, but this month I decided that we would go ahead and try Wheel Decide for this. And what I have it set up for is everybody has a spot. I know you can't see it. It made the text too small. But everybody's spots are on there. Everybody that's supposed to have extra spots has the extra spots on there. Here, we'll even scroll down so that you guys can see. See, all your names are on here. And then what I have it set up to do is it will remove the choice once it's selected. So what we're going to do with this one, rather than hit it 3 times and whoever comes up the 3rd time's the winner, I'll just hit it 1 time. Whoever comes up, comes up. And the 2nd time, whoever comes up is the winner. And the people with the extra entries, it's one item per person. So the people with extra entries have extra chances, but they can't win both items. But whenever I do the Troll and Toad months where they send me products to unbox, that is when those people will be able to win extra items. So it does really pay to be at those levels. But anyway, all right, so to start off, we will draw for the Flashpoint Flood outdoor map. This is a really cool map. It's basically all water terrain. I remember when this was like almost a $100 map. So super excited to be able to give this away. Good luck to everybody, and here we go. I don't know how long this thing spins for. This is my first time using Wheel Decide. All right, so Dean Rogers, you are the winner of the Flashpoint Flood outdoor map. I will get that sent out to you post haste. So congratulations to you. And the next winner will get the Red Death Chase figure from DC Rebirth. I have his card. It's put away so that nothing bad happens to it. But anyway, you'll get that along with the card and stuff. So let's see who the next winner is. This is pretty cool. You guys let me know in the comments below, too, if you'd rather do random.org or Wheel Decide. All right, Harley Clicks, you are the winner of the Red Death Chase. So that is the winner of the Red Death. We drew both. Let me know if you liked the Wheel Decide or if you liked the random.org like I've always done better. I will take that under advisement. Again, thank you to everybody that's Patreon patron, both past, present, and future. It really does help the channel. Hopefully you're seeing it pay off in some of the videos and stuff like that. That's all I have for you guys today. As always, please remember that it's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.